in the second round for both these countries. And here is the schedule for this group. The USA and Uruguay, Puerto Rico and Panama, and Mexico and Argentina are the first series of games as these countries strive to make it to China in a year's time and the World Cup. There you can see this group. Top three teams will qualify automatically, and then the best of the two fourth place teams from these two second round groups in the Americas. And with only one game between four of these teams in this group, every single game is vital. Every single game has so much resting on it. Well, you just saw Luis Scola, the legend that is Luis Scola, now 38 years old, walking through the picture for Argentina. Second in points per game in the Americas qualifiers. And Argentina, after the first round, with a 5-1 record. In great shape in terms of qualification. It's Sergio Hernandez and his team ready to face the home team. A sold-out crowd here in Mexico City. Over 5,000 fans packed in to this arena. First used in the Mexico Olympic Games. It has tradition as well as everything else. Vamos, the 12 Warriors. And the 12 Warriors make their way onto the floor. Paco Cruz just on his way out. He's made the journey back from Madrid, where he's going to be in the ACB next season. But what a situation for Mexico. The first country to beat the USA in World Cup action for such a long time. But then lose to Puerto Rico to end up 3-3 and in a dogfight for the last qualification places for the World Cup in a year's time in China. We'll now catch our breath as the two national anthems, starting with Argentina. Well, now the national anthem of Mexico. Well, no words required to talk about the atmosphere as the home fans sing the national anthem. And you can see the passion etched across the face of both of these sets of players. Obviously, with the nature of world basketball at the moment, these guys will know each other really well. Gonna look at the three officials, the third team on the floor, Daniel Garcia, Andrea Silva, and Loctalelli and they form a third team on the floor. And there he's Luis Scola. What a career, what an ambassador for the game, and what a representative for his country. Here is the Argentina roster. Current FIBA ranking of 5. This team sit top of the qualification group, joint with the USA with a 5-1 record. And the starting lineup with Campazzo pulling the strings and orchestrating from the point. The Real Madrid point guard had a phenomenal EuroLeague season. And his Real Madrid teammate, Gustavo Ayon, well, he's going to become the rock that this Mexican lineup is going to build any charge to the World Cup in China next September. Coach Hernandez has got to find a way to get consistency out of this Mexican lineup. Here's the starting lineup. Paul Stoll's been phenomenal, leads this team in assists and points. Gustavo Ayon on the inside is going to have to put a shift in on the glass, but he needs support, and he needs support in terms of ticking that scoreboard over. Not a great contribution so far from Mexico in terms of bench scoring. Sergio Hernandez, the latest Argentinian coach to lead a country that has expectations that are huge. Hernandez, the Mexican head coach, as we just highlighted, his issue is consistency. You beat the USA in game day 5 and then lose to Puerto Rico game day 6. And their 2 losses to Puerto Rico is why they find themselves with that 3-3 record. Well, Puerto Rico have literally just finished a 9-point victory over Panama, which really does strengthen their bid to be the 3rd place team. That's what's going to make life very, very difficult for Mexico. They have those 2 losses against Puerto Rico, so any tie between those 2 teams will have Puerto Rico finishing above Mexico. Well, it's pretty clear who's taking that huddle. Luis Scola, with his leadership, his demands, his challenge on his teammates. It's tough to say no to a living legend. Well, Mexico City, normally a big home court advantage, the altitude, the crowd, everything in favor of the home team. But such experience in that Argentinian lineup. Scola is the only player over 30 years of age, but the bulk of the team in that 25, 26, 27, 28-year-old bracket, peak of their careers. So this Argentinian lineup should not be fazed by the challenge here in Mexico. It's whether they're good enough to overcome a home team that simply has to win its home games. Any chance of qualification directly for Mexico is based on winning every game at home. Well, welcome everybody to Mexico City. The home team, Mexico in white, Argentina in the dark blue. And we're underway. Game day 7 of the FIBA Basketball World Cup qualifiers. And Mexico will get a look at it in the half court, first time out. A lot of action. Machado gets it, goes in. Gustavo Ayon gets a touch, feels down. Nice pass. Great little cut off the post entry. Ayon just walks down the floor after making the pass. Great sign for Mexico, first time down. Straight at the gut of that Argentinian defense. Julian Machado cuts to the hoop, draws the foul. Has to make the throws though. It goes 0 for 2. Ayon's on the glass and Mexico come up with another positive stat. Ayon puts it on the floor, gets to the middle, inside, outside. They're going to go back to him, gets it deep, 2 on the clock's got to go up, has it knocked away. Argentina in transition, have numbers. Campazzo looks at his options, gets the early pick. Scola outside, fires the 3, count it! Great secondary break option as Scola comes in the second trail, knocks down the 3, and just shows you the quality that he has. Charlie goes with a short floater, he's short. Oh, great lead pass. Oh, flushed that one on the break. And Marcos Delia makes a statement in the first minute and a half here in Mexico City. Machado with a 3 is short. And Argentina at the moment look the team that's coping with the situation. Can't deal with a bounce pass, goes off Scola for the turnover. And Argentina, as you get a replay of the Scola 3. Nope, but string. And they look a little edgy, shall we say. Mexico, a little tense as they open this game. They know the importance of it. Scola will hand off. Bazo in the lane, little oopsie-doopsie move, doesn't get it, but Scola chases it. Ball's out, recovered. And Argentina are literally on fire. Vildoza knocks down, or sorry, Orsino knocks down the 3. Gonna get a blocking foul. The 3 was Vildoza. And again, Mexico struggling to get any rhythm offensively. Whistle away from the basketball. Machado picks up the holding foul in transition. End line possession for Argentina. Delia gets it straight back to Campazzo, penetrates out the back of his hand. Scola attacks it, goes inside, will charge. And Ayon took one for the team there, stepped into the lane. Scola says he's inside the charge circle. I think Ayon is outside. Heads up play by Gustavo Ayon. Don't get a look at that because the camera followed the ball. I'm sure we'll get a view of it later. Ayon gets a touch. Takes the turnaround jumper, is no good. And Scola with a rebound. Campazzo will push. Argentina in transition. Well, he went for the nice looking pass, but there's no way that was getting there. Marcos Delia was never open. Machado goes up and gets the 2. And 5,000 people Just a huge sigh of relief. 8-2, and it's taken Mexico 3.5 to open their account. Campazzo. Scola gets a touch in the block. Ion thinks about the double. Delia puts it on the floor. A little floater from the elbow is good. It's a super start for Argentina. Open for three is short. And a whistle away from the basketball. Looks like Avalos is going to be charged with the personal. Substitutions coming in. Orlando Mendez checks in. Scola, nice pass. Oh, what a play. Beautiful execution. Didier gets the two, but it's all about the execution. Just makes a really sweet front cut. And Argentina have been quick out the blocks. Chance to make this a 13-2 first 4 minutes. Didier makes it for the three-point play. Mexico in the half court. Cruz keeps it, moves it on. Mendez off the screen. Ion turns it over. And Argentina back it out. Vildoza doesn't like the numbers, drops it into Scola. A little push from short, and it was a little half and half. Didn't know whether to stop and shoot it or float it. In the end, came up way short. That's an offensive foul. Ion just cleared out. Well, with the tradition of Argentinian basketball, their technical execution, both offensively and defensively, is traditionally just out of the top drawer. Oh, what a little loop for two. Little back cut. And Brusino gets the two. Argentina have the 15-2 start. And it has been a clinic at both ends of the floor. And Argentina looking very, very formidable. Well, there's one of the three turnovers. There's the real lob pass. Wasn't really an alley-oop. Great execution. Now the timeout. Argentina up the floor. (15-2). No need to panic if you're a Mexican fan. There's an eternity in this one. And at some point, they'll find some rhythm. They just need to settle down, spend some time with the ball, and we're not going to do that if they set offensive fouls with illegal screens. Solares picks up his first, and whatever was drawn up, you're not going to get to see it. And Scola is fouled as he tried to come off the back screen and get to the block. So Mexico, on top of everything else, already in the penalty. "38 years old now, Luis Scola. Olympic champion. Won everything there probably is to win in Spain when he spent time in Vitoria, time in the NBA. Again, now Argentina smelling a little blood here. They feel they could really turn the screw and control this from the first quarter. Scola's going to sit. He's going to be replaced by Gabriel Deck. This Argentinian bench is strong. 28 points on average off that bench so far in the World Cup qualifiers. Mexico only have 17 points. You can see the advantage. Ion just about recovers, knocks it away, recovers, goes up with a short jumper, doesn't get the drop. And someone hasn't told the gym that it's a hometown team looking for a friendly roll. And Bazo moves it on to the corner, wide open, attack the closeout, stops and pops the long two. What a rebound. There isn't an aspect to the game that Argentina haven't given you a great demonstration of already. We're only 6 minutes in. Campazzo stops, fires the three, doesn't get the drop. And Ayon comes down with a rebound, and Mexico have to get something going here. Find a way. Argentina in every passing lane. Cruz has it. Little hesitation, gets to the foul line, fires up the twos, but it's good. Go to what works for you. Cruz drops the two. Tempo. Oh, beautiful little pass. The jump hook for two is no good. Defensive rebound is Ion, and Mexico get back-to-back stops. You've got to build on every possession. Cruz moves it on. They go upstairs, red. Well, not just red, telegraphed by the offense, but Campazzo was there before the pass was even released. Little hesitation. He says, okay, that's not good enough. Let's get into the half court. Great first step, ball knocked away. That's 3 stops now. The three in transition is an air ball. Martinez was open, but no rhythm at all on the shot. Looked like the ball had put on some weight as he tried to release it. Ion is going to sit. Looks a very slow release. Looked like one of those releases, should I take it, should I not? If that's the question, the answer is always no. Inside, outside penetration. Campazzo puts it on the floor, attacks the closeout. What a finish. Oh, he took the hit. Just focused on where he wanted to put the ball. And 17-4, and that's out of bounds, and they're going to call the push. Good call by the official. Mexico just need one of those runs. They're not going to get it turning it over, though. La Provitola enters the game, automatically gets a positive stat with a turnover. Campazzo with 2 to go. 10 on the possession, takes the high screen. They look for that back screen to the layup again. The three is no good by Lipotovola. Early three again in transition is long, and they're not getting shots they really want. They're getting ones that, to an extent, Argentina want them to take. And finally, they get a perimeter shot to drop. Martinez knocks it down. 6 points personal. Why does he doubt himself on that three-point line? He's made 2 from 3. The one he missed was the transition shot. Marcos Delia. also in the ACB in Spain. He goes 1 for 2, 1:30 to go in the first. Mexico starting to get a foothold in the game. Martinez comes out, moves it on. Mendez again, better ball movement, but Argentina's defense scrambles. But all of a sudden, this game seems a lot easier from the perimeter. Giron gets the first 3 of the game for him. Answered. Campazzo left alone on the wing, just dropped the 3. No hand in the face at all. Well, all of a sudden, what looked like a hard game for Mexico, all of a sudden looks dead easy. Giron goes back-to-back 3s. And for all their dominance, the Argentinian lead is cut to 8. Pazzo, pick and roll, easy 2. Timing was just absolutely phenomenal. Deck gets it. Well, now the crowd are in it as Benitez gets his 2 off the glass. First 2 points of the night for him. Campazzo with 10 remaining in the first quarter. Will take the ball screen and create. Takes the tough 3. Oh! Put an exclamation mark under the first quarter for Argentina. 26 first quarter points. And Argentina have come out here in Mexico City and have been phenomenal. 25-15 after 1. They have the 10-point lead. Mexico, though, back in it. Good finish to quarter for them. This is set up nicely. Well, it's 12 months to the World Cup in China. As we get a look at the game stats here, Argentina 60%, 67% from the 3-point line. Mexico have just got to knuckle down, make them work for this. They're not going to shoot 67 from the 3-point line for the whole game. Just a tremendous start by the Argentinians. Well, if you want to follow the qualifiers, get all the stats, check out the official FIBA Basketball World Cup mobile app, or go on to the World Cup Basketball site. Everything you need to know about the World Cup, the qualification system, live stats, where you can watch games, where you can buy tickets, because this is the place to be. All on the site. Check it out, get all you need to know. Second quarter action underway. Campazzo, always active, kicks. Defensive series by Mexico. Everybody helps. Great challenge, great 2. Defense couldn't have been much better. That Provitola, who leads the Argentinians in scoring in this World Cup. Don't forget that for various reasons, there's been an inconsistency or variation on lineups. The 3 scrambled, but they just knock it down. A team that couldn't buy a basket now can't miss. Mendez gets his first 3 of the night. Campazzo will take the ball screen. Deck puts it on the floor. Takes the tough lean away. Is no good. Rebound is controlled by Benitez. And Mexico, chance to get into single digits. Wow, the double team came, they didn't read it. Should be an easy two, is an easy two. Bitola. 4 quick points for him off that Argentinian bench. Giron out top, we'll move it on. Mendes backs it out, takes a look, we'll take the ball screen. That's a big screen. When Benitez sets a screen, you may need to get a cab to get around it. Great angle on it. Brusino sits. Ion. Mendes gets it back to Ion, who rips it through. Nice find, open for three, it's good. 9-point game, and the crowd believe, and the crowd are in it. 7:52 to go in the half. Bitola inside and out, wraps it, Deck kicks it, way to share the basketball, the three is gone, but it's short. Javier Sayers couldn't get it to drop. Mendes, little handle. Ion looks to hand off. Puts it on the floor, goes strong. Little runner for two is no good. Ball should belong to Mexico. And Argentina will take the timeout. Marco Cruz is just about to check back in. Well, the basketball action doesn't stop after these World Cup qualifiers. Check out the schedules for 8-9 days' time. The Women's World Cup in Tenerife gets underway. The best in the world will be there. You can check it out and look at your local schedules for that. But can any country challenge the United States? The only way to find out is check out that action from Tenerife.
Aquí está Girón, bloqueo, se mete Paco, Orlando, tú pones cortina para que Paco reciba arriba, Arín pase, Arín Paco, Girón se abre, Orlando screen, cuidado, Gustavo, vale, vamos.
Nicholas Bitola applies his trade in Russia at Zenit St. Petersburg. Leads this Argentinian lineup in scoring off the bench today. Cruz. Great rip through, Ion. That's defense though, gets underneath, can't get it away. Well, they worked hard for it, but they didn't come up, they came up empty. Cruz is charged with a personal. Bitola with Campazzo off the floor. Has the basketball. Extra pass, open in the corner for three is short. Defensive rebound gives Mexico the chance to eat into the 9-point lead. Cruz will move it on. Ion looks to hand off, does. Well, they take the three and just drain it. Giron makes his third three. Feeling it from the deep. Campazzo gets it down low. Deck needs a pass, finds one. They offer the three. And there's a reason. It's Mexico's turn to get on a roll. They're the team that look like they have the rhythm now. Des penetrates, needs a pass, wraps one, wide open for Cruz, is short. Ball kept alive, great work. Campazzo gets a piece of it, great pass. Easy two is flushed. Phillip gets the two, whistle on the play. There's an intensity to this game. Ion outside will hand it off. Ion puts it on the floor, inside, outside, got to put it up, no time on the clock. That's a rebound and run. Foul in transition. Paul Stoll just took one for the team. Campazzo will have it on the sideline. He'll inbound. Vitola comes off the screen, needs a pass, finds one. Campazzo, ball fake, steps back for three. Count it. You've just got to stay on the floor and play defense. No one will talk about Campazzo scoring as the first thing they say, but you leave him alone, he'll just knock down the shot for fun. Argentina restore the double-digit lead. Just saps the air out of the gym. Ion going to work. They're not going to count that. They're going to call that a 24 violation. Campazzo's just on top of everything else. The guy has such a great engine. He's gotten the whole game so far, Campazzo. His energy level is just phenomenal. Takes the ball screen, a little hesitation, went behind the back and stole. A little slow recovering, found himself being presented with possession. Post entry. Ion looks for options. Just tries to muscle his way in, draws contact on Javier Saiz. A little bit man and boy time, really. Saiz just worked hard, makes him earn it. Flare off the pick, turnover, got a charge as well. Ion takes his second charge of the night. You've got to love the way Mexico did not panic here. It wasn't going their way. They couldn't buy a basket. Open looks, they couldn't get those to drop. But they've stayed with this, and now they're right in it. They trail 9. If they could get into the half with the score under 9, they will be in a very, very good place. Cruz moves it on. Step back, long two is poor, to say the least. Nothing on it at all. Hits just there. Bovitola inside. Extra pass. Campazzo, they thought about the three. Wraps it to the corner. Out of bounds. Stoll will advance the basketball into the half, gets the high screen, finds himself all alone, attacks it on the dribble, drops it to Ayon for 2. Stoll leads this team in points and assists, and you can see why. Ayon gets his 4th point, 7-point game, as close as Mexico have been for a long time in this first half. And they're going to call the foul. Lapa Vitola lost it, but Cruz took a piece of him. Noise is building up here. Oh, you can see the reach. Clearly got a piece of Lapa Vitola's arm. Scola back in the game. Fires up the 3, is short. And Mexico come down with a chance to cut this to 5 or 4. Stoll with the early drag screen from Ayon, who picks and pops and hands it off. Stoll gets to the foul line. Ayon off the glass for 2. Can't get it to drop. Well, they went inside, but they still took the tough one. Apovitola attacks it. Is fouled and will go to the free throw line. Machado picks up the personal. Delia checks back in. He's been with the national team for a while. You could say recognized as one of those players that would replace the golden generation of Argentinian basketball, and now he is growing into that role. Has 6 points on his 10 minutes so far. Argentina open it out to back to 9. Here's Stoll, who's given a little bit of tempo. Cruz attacks it, backs out. Ayon gets a touch. They're not getting a lot off of Ayon in the post. They are getting a lot off that guy though. Machado knocks down the 3. And they literally get a little draw on the defense as Ayon puts it on the floor. And now the guys are dropping the 3. The inside-outside options being very productive. Scola in the post. Ball's knocked away. Stays with Argentina. 6 on the possession. Martinez sits. 6 on the possession. Oh, they missed the short push. Echo Cruz has it. Doesn't like his early options in transition. Mendez comes off the screen, backs out a little bit. Takes the 3, is short. Delia comes down with a defensive rebound. Lapa Vitola in transition, gets to the foul line. Scola lines up the 3, is short. It is on the glass. Just about recovered. Scola thinks about it, decides not to, wants to use the new 14. Apovitola. Turnover. Numbers down the floor here. 4-on-2 break. They do not come up empty this time. We've got a 5-point game and 5,000 Mexican fans. Jim has 5,300 or so. There are some Argentinian fans, but pretty much 5,000 fans are pulling for Mexico. The 3 is released and good. Little dozer, another ACB player. It looks sweet from the perimeter. Cruz looks at his option, backs it out. 8 on the possession. Turns down the ball screen, gets into the lane, goes with a little runner, does not get the drop. And Argentina will try and hold for the last shot. Momentum time here for Mexico. Getting a stop going into the half will be a big thing to sprint to the locker room with. Scola for three is no good. They're going to wipe it off. No time. And after a tremendous first quarter, after looking absolutely phenomenal, Argentina lead it 40-32. Well, I'm going to get a look at the stats. It's calmed down a little bit for Argentina, and that's 53-50. Mexico, having not been able to buy a three-pointer in the first quarter, have got that up to around 50%. So they've recovered very well, and they've put themselves into the game here. Both teams turning the ball over a little bit more than they would like to, 9 and 8 respectively. But after a poor first quarter, Mexico found a way back into the game. And 5,000 people will be trying to make that into a winning position in the second half. We're going to leave you with some highlights of the first half that really was a clinic. And the living legend that is Luis Scola started it off with a three. Inside, outside, their defensive execution. Argentina were just phenomenal for a quarter, but Mexico found a way. In that second quarter, they slowed the tempo. They started to make some perimeter shots. And we've now got a game on. So get yourself a drink and get ready for what should be a real barnstormer of a second half. We'll see you shortly. Can Mexico get back in and defend the home court? The only way to find out is to join us in 10 minutes. Well, welcome back to Mexico City. Both teams back out on the floor. Both coaches would have found some positives in that first half. Mexico down and, well, not so much out, but under so much pressure early on. That really tremendous start by Argentina on the road just took the atmosphere out of the gym. But credit to Mexico in that second quarter. They got a foothold in the game, moved the ball so much better, and started to get shots in rhythms, out of their offense, out of shots they were looking to get. And obviously then if you're taking shots that you want to take, you're going to shoot a far better percentage. Facundo Campazzo, 11 points in that first half, and he's just over 17 minutes of play. 6 assists to go with the 11 points. He has just apart from his level of ability, he has a tremendous engine, relentless in his tempo, makes everyone around him better. As we said during that first half, the core of this Argentinian lineup in that 24 to 28 sort of bracket, so they're at their peak really. So it's looking good for the next few years for Argentinian basketball. And if Scola just hangs around, goes to a World Cup, he'll be 39 in China, but he gives this team so much experience that, again, people around him get better.
Para el que sea, Paco Orlando. Aquí vemos Gustavo si hay que ir o no. Jonathan, de aquí leer si es pop o caer. Leer si es pop o caer. Y acabamos con Gus pick and roll final. Ok, transición defensiva. Transición defensiva, no nos corren más. Ok, 0-0.
Well, the other game in this Group E of the second round, the United States currently playing Uruguay, and have started impressively. They needed 28-8 at the end of one. So the current group leaders in this group both lead at the half. Well, lead at the moment. Argentina at the half here in Mexico City. The USA at the end of the first quarter in their game. Gustavo Ayón holding court with the guy starting the second quarter. He's only played 2 World Cup qualifiers, but in those qualifiers he averaged a double-double, 10.5 points, 12 rebounds, and on top of that 6 assists. Well, at the moment he's way off those numbers. I think he's going to have to get close to that sort of performance if they're going to find a way to get back in this and get the home court win. They really do need to win at home. Argentina, Uruguay, and Panama will be the teams that they'll face. Just check that for you. I think I've given you it's got a little delay here while the officials resolve an issue. Yeah, Argentina will face Puerto Rico and the USA in their other games in this group. That's going to be a fascinating challenge for them. Mexico will welcome Uruguay and Panama, and they really do need to win at home. There's the problem. Someone has forgot to put the money in the electricity meter. So the 24-second and game clock at the moment are not functioning. Well, we had some issues yesterday in Caracas as the lights went out in the third quarter. Not as dramatic as that, but the same effect, no action. The only difference being yesterday we saw nothing of what was being done. And there we go, lights back on. Now they've just got to reset the clocks and we should be good to go. It's important at this point, you know, players have gone through their halftime, they've gone through their adjustments that both coaches want to make, and then they have this 4 or 5 minute becoming a 10-minute delay. Now, while we have a lot of experienced players on the floor, this is not the norm, and in terms of routines and in terms of players, how they get ready. It can have a difficult effect in some sets of circumstances. Let's see. Everything's now working. Someone found some change and the meter's been, and the money's been put in, so the clock is functional. Mexico will have the possession at the start of this second half. 40-32. Mexico desperate to defend the home court. Traore, Stoll will advance it into the half court. Stoll, quick release on the three is good. Just what they wanted coming out of the locker room. Ball movement was good. They get a good look. Campazzo picks it up, moves it on. Scholar will reverse it. And the three is off for Brusino. Brusino fouls as Mexico push. Stoll. Ion wants a touch, gets one. Gets to the middle and kicks. The open three is short. Mexico work hard on the glass though. Offensive foul as Campazzo hits the deck. There was some sideways movement, so fair enough. Scholar will hand off. Campazzo catches it on the move off the glass for two. Doesn't get the drop, but it gets knocked in by Aon. The officials want to talk about it because they only put enough money in for the first minute and a bit. Let's take a look. Campazzo goes up. Off the glass, in. No, it's coming out. And Delia gets a piece of it. Great work on the glass. And what you always have, you can always have issues. Obviously, you can always have issues, but they had a solution. Looked like we were okay. Still have no clock, no visual clock or 24-second showing. There's a lot of people looking at, it's always a worry. There's probably one person looking at it who can fix it. The others are deciding whether they're right or wrong. Again, the mentality of these moments is always intriguing. There's the game delay graphic. The Argentinian fans at the moment are enjoying their trip to Mexico. Beautiful city. 9 million people though. It's a very, very large city, big population. One of the financial centers of America. But now it looks like we have some time and a 24-second that's visible. Stoll has it, and we're back underway here in Mexico City. The Juan Valera gym, 5,000 plus sold out fans. And Ion just works his way to the front of the ring to pick up the 2. Whistle away from the ball for the hold. And sub coming in for Mexico. Giron steps in. Big impact when he came in that first half. Scola puts it on the floor, goes inside, has it knocked away, but recovered by Delia, finds Scola. A little push shot from the foul line is no good. Stoll has it, and Mexico have a chance to get as close as they've been since early in the first quarter. Stoll has it, thinks about the long 3. Well, gave Ion a tough job, but he handles it. Did well to hang on to the pass, and we've got a 3-point game. And the whole tempo of the Argentinian offense is slowed. And that's how Mexico now have a real foothold in this. The early 3 and 1. Wow, we said right from minute 1 that Luca Vildoza looked the real deal. The 23-year-old played EuroLeague basketball with Baskonia. Gives this lineup some real quality from the perimeter. Has a chance to make it a 4-point play. And there were Mexico down 3 with the ball. They just wanted to check whether it was a 3 or he towed the line. They can check that type of thing at any point in the game to make it a 4-point play. And we're back out to 7. And Vildoza goes to 10 points, 3 from the floor. The quick release on 3 is long. Scola just hauls it in, has it knocked away by Stoll, but Argentina hang on. Campazzo in transition, watch out. It's inside, outside. Sino for 3 is off. And Mexico dodge a bullet. Almost turned over. It cannot be that sloppy against this, the quality of Argentina. Stoll drops it into Ion. Extra pass, steps back. Wide open for 3. Go! It's in and out. And the clock goes again. Jerome was putting it in the book when that one rimmed in and out. And this is becoming annoying is an understatement, destroying the rhythm of the game. Well, there's nothing anyone, apart from the technicians on the table, can try and do about this. We've just got to, and most importantly, both coaches and players have to stay focused and have to stay in that feel of the game. What it's really going to do as well is allow someone like Luis Scola potentially to play more minutes. He's played a few minutes, gets a breath, plays a few minutes, and he's had 2 breaks already in this third quarter, and we're only 3 minutes in. So it's almost as though that's 3 bonus minutes for Argentina for Luis Scola. Whereas Jerome, this is the 3 that was in and then out. Well, it's back on again. So we don't need the game delayed logo anymore. But while we've got this moment, don't forget, follow all the qualifiers, whether it's in Europe, in Asia, in the Americas, wherever it is. Follow the qualifiers, get all the stats on the official FIBA Basketball World Cup mobile app and on the World Cup, the FIBA World Cup basketball site. If it's going on in the World Cup, you'll find it in either of those places. Live stats, the opportunity to watch games, where you can see games, where you can buy tickets, and that's the thing. You get a chance, get to these games. This is what World Cup basketball is all about. Your chance to see your country play in competitive action during the season. They have sold out this arena, 5,500 fans, and this is what the World Cup is all about. Campazzo will advance the ball for Argentina. They've re-established that 7-point lead. Turnover. Juan just rips it on, goes up and one. Well, he didn't get the drop. He'll go to the free throw line and have to earn it. But in the same way as he did in the first half, he has just given a lift to Mexico. Whether it's with his three-point shooting or his defensive effort, he will not back down on anybody. Chance to make this a 5-point game. He's long on the first. I mean, he is, for such a great shooter, he's only a 50% free throw shooter in the World Cup. Makes the second, so he's up on that, so in that same place. 6-point lead for Argentina. Scola outside, puts it on the floor, kicks it off. Oza goes inside with a pass. Got to get it away. They get it away. Scola is short. Mexico have a chance to run. Stoll has it. Has numbers down the floor. Mendez stops. Fires up the three. Count it. Well, for a team that couldn't buy a bucket early on, at the moment they are just pouring in three-point shots from everywhere. 3-point game. Campazzo. Scola has it, tries to back in with a tough turnaround, draws contact. Foul's going to be called on Machado. Looked a little soft, but definitely a foul. Scola makes the first. Yes, finds Ayon, we got a whistle. And I think the clock has stopped again, and it is becoming an incredible frustration for players and fans alike. This is when the experience of Scola is going to be crucial. There's the guilty piece of equipment. Well, getting more highlights. There was some activity on that clock as we came away from the game. The lights were working, but they've got to make it, they've got to be sure it's going to carry on working and not break down every minute. It suits neither team. It's not as if like one team was really had some rhythm and is doing a great job. Both teams are actually playing very, very well in this third quarter. Well, you can see the lights are on the clock above the basket. Players are out shooting, trying to get loose again. But I think this time they're going to take a little bit more time to just check that it's working properly. It's not going to break down in a minute or so. Someone call the supplier of that clock. Let's make sure it's working. Because 5,000 fans were in this game at the start of the third. Mexico had a nice start to the third quarter, but this is the third break for the problem with the clock. That's some cold drinks. We could do one. We could do with one right where we are, because it's hot in here, and it's hot in this arena. Because these fans now, the expectation builds as it looks. They're going to be seeing the lights on the clock. Luis Scola literally has probably got he's got 3 or 4 bonus minutes here, because he's played the minutes and then has had a blow when the game is not going on. So that's going to help Argentina if they want to extend Luis Scola's minutes. The Wanda de la Barrera Arena, used for the volleyball tournament in the '68 Olympic Games, built new for those games. And since that period, Mexico were at the 2014 World Cup, but before that, it was 1974, the last time they made a World Championship final round. So they're on the way back to they've been very, very effective in FIBA Americas. Well, I always say that people like Luis Scola have probably seen it all. I don't know if they would have seen this at this level with this amount of delay. Nothing will faze him when you've won and competed at the level he has. He knows more than anyone else in the gym how to stay ready to play. And the lights on the scoring equipment have gone off again. I think the officials are going to have to make a call here about how they're going to progress this, because there'll come a point when the delay will just become too long. I think the discussion is about where they may have some may go old school and have some 24-second devices that are possible to just install on the baseline. But I think Coach Hernandez is in particular saying that he's not entirely happy with that because the players won't have a clear sight. But I think there's a lot of thumbs up, so we may be ready to go. But the important thing here is if they make the decision to go and play with whatever solution they have to accept that and it not to become a negative, not to become something that they can point at and say, hey, this is not right, this is a problem. Whatever they decided to do now, and it looks like they're going to go old school with some wires and some floor-based 24-second devices. Obviously, we'll try to help you if that's not possible to be for that graphic to be on screen. We'll help you as much as we can with where the position is in terms of the possession time. This is when you've got one eye on your players to see, are they focused? Are they losing their concentration? And one conversation with your staff to say, let's not make a big deal of this. We've just got to concentrate on playing the game and performing. This is when you really get into just worrying about the things you can affect. There is not anything that anyone in shot now can do about the technical issues with the clock. What they can do about is retaining their players' focus and concentration and worry about that. They just need to respond to the technical solution and not let it have any adverse effect on their own mentality or their team. Well, you saw earlier on Luis Scola sitting down, just taking it on, trying to stay calm and focused. Well, Gustavo Ayón taking the same line. I'm either running around enough. I don't need to run around too much here. The referees look relatively comfortable with the circumstance they're in at the moment. Vastly experienced referee crew. They're not going to be adversely phased by this either. That's important. 5,500 people are beginning to get a little frustrated, but Mexico are on the way back, so even that perspective, it's not too much to worry about. So, looks like we have a solution. And we'll try and, we'll probably see what the solution is, obviously, when we get back underway. But if we can get some information, we'll relay it to you. So we're back underway, and it looks like we've got full technology restored. Stoll has it out top. A lot of action away from the basketball. Hey, who said there was any doubt about Giron staying focused? 5 seconds after the restart, just strokes the three, and we're down at 2. Scola reverses the basketball. Campazzo goes to the inside. Deck has it. Wants to look at his options. Gets to the middle. Wraps it. And they missed a little gimme. And Stoll in transition. Chance to tie or lead it on this possession for Mexico. This arena will erupt if they knock down the three right now. Just under 5 to go in the third. Ayón rolls. Gets it at the high post. Kicks it to the corner. They turn down the three. Ayón on the inside, 7 on the possession, goes with a hook. Poor shot, poor decision. Campazzo in his own time, just moves it on. Deck to the baseline, off the glass for two. Argentina go and get a shot they want. Mexico take a poor one. Deck goes to four personal. Stoll has it. Quick release on the three. Oh! Mendez with a hot hand takes it to a one-point game. Argentina go down and do what they do. Move it in the half court. Campazzo off the high screen. Delia rolls. Campazzo takes the tough one. We have a whistle on the play. Looked like it was off ball. Mendez stops, pops, and knocks it down. Back-to-back threes. Maybe they should have a break more often. He's come out on fire. 3:57 to go in three. Mexico with the ball. Trail one. Chance to lead it on this possession. They go with a floater. Does not get the drop. Argentina push again. Campazzo attacks, draws contact. They're going to count it. Same thing. They are looking and getting shots they want. Mexico have had two opportunities to lead and have gone away from what's brought them right back into the game. Campazzo for the three-point play, back out to four. Well, Campazzo in the World Cup in Spain, before he made the move to Real Madrid, talked about that he would be a player, took that tough option to go to Real Madrid, and now he is the real deal. Ayon moves it on. Quick release for three is short. Dia pulls it in, gives it up. And Argentina tempo increased again. And Deck came away from the corner. And Campazzo will say, well, there was traffic. Why did you go and stand next to the defender? Stoll. Game on time here in Mexico City. Jaron moves it to Mendez. They have the three-gun, the three-point shooters on the floor right now. Stoll for three is short. Could have given it up. Scholar spins, goes to the right hand off the glass, doesn't get a drop. Defensive rebound, Ayon. Just has it taken away by Livavatola. Goes upstairs. Deck has it knocked away and Stoll's on the floor. This is World Cup basketball. This is leaving it out there for your country, and Stoll just went after it. But there's all sorts of discussion points about the World Cup. But one of the things that is not up for discussion is, do players want to play? Do fans want to watch? Every answer to that question is in this game here in Mexico City. Players on the floor, on the deck, sold out arena. 4-point game with Argentina just managing to control it. And Campazzo just shakes his head and said, what are you doing? And you've got to agree with him, because I have no idea what Solaris had on his mind at the time. Maybe we'll get a look at it. 2 fouls for Solaris. Solaris, Mexico in the penalty, so it'll be a 2-shot foul. Campazzo says, why not unsportsmanlike? Makes the first, not the time to send Argentina to the line, especially this guy. Gives it up. Giron needs a pass, finds one. Solaris goes back to him. They haven't reversed the ball. Penetration. Gone for three is short. Great defensive series by Argentina. And they come out with it. Campazzo has it deflected. Stoll thinks about the three, turns it down. Ayon in the block. One-on-one with Delia, no help. Inside, outside, Stoll from the corner. Knocks down the three. Inside, outside, Ion getting touches. Got to milk it, Mexico. That's what's working. Argentina with a 2-point lead. Campazzo into the half court. Bavatola gets in the lane. Little floater off the glass. No good. Defensive rebound by Gustavo Ion. Cruz. Lipavatola wanted to make sure there was contact there. Gabriel Giron will sit. Crowd in it. You gotta love it. This is what the World Cup is all about. Ion outside will hand it off. Stoll. Ion wants a touch. He's not getting one there. Now takes him off the block. Puts it on the floor. Got to go up. Gets it to go. We have a new ball game. 1 minute to go in the third. And we are tied at 54. 10 points personal for Ion. We said at the half. He needs to get above his average of 10.5, of 12 boards, for the 12 Warriors to have a chance in this game, and he is leading his team. Argentina take the timeout. Campazzo with 15, Vildoza with 10. Vildoza's floor time.
Pick, Gustavo para Pau Stoll. De aquí te vas para allá. Sale Paco. Paco recibe. Pick Gustavo para Paco. Pick Gustavo para Pau. 2 por 2.
Vildoza's played 16 minutes, hasn't missed a field goal for his efficiency rating of 11. 3 from 3. It's 3 from 3 from the three-point line. Hasn't missed a 3. Went to the free throw line for an extra. He's played 16 of the 30 minutes. Tied at 54. Denise tries to orchestrate the crowd. I don't think they need much help. They are well and truly part of this. A Mexican wave in Mexico. Bit of authentic, traditional fan participation. Early entry, Scola in the post. They're going to give him space to play. Nice pass. Delia wasn't ready to go up. Now he's got to make it work. Steps through, draws contact. Tough move. Tough move. Marcos Delia against Gustavo Ion. Watch this. Space. Second move. Ion's going to say it was clean, but there's probably a little bit of contact down on the body. There you go. Ion's not going to be happy. 5,000 people aren't happy. Diddy's got to make the throws, though. Wow, that looked a little worried free throw. 8 and 8. Good numbers. Well, 0 for 2 from the line is not a good number. Mexico could lead it. Hold on to your hat if this could erupt in here. Cruz sends Ion away to get Stoll the ball. Cruz, nowhere to go, finds Ion, 6 on the possession. Ion's gonna have to go, puts it on the floor. Inside, outside. There's a whistle on the play. They got lost a little bit. Not sure what the call is. Let's check this out. Cruz fouled Campazzo away. Cruz is going to sit. That's his fourth foul. That's a big one. Vitola. Campazzo. Inside touch. Deck has it. Inside, outside. Now they've got to go somewhere. Well, that'll do it for the third. And this is just poised. 54-54. Fourth quarter to come. Argentina on the road. Mexico trying to win at home. Well, we get a look at these game stats. Mexico 43 and 44, still only 50% from the line, only been there 6 times. And everything's pretty much leveled itself up now. We're set and poised, the fourth quarter. Obviously a little bit of altitude comes into it. But if you want to find out the detail of this game, get the app. Follow all the qualifiers. Get the stats on the official FIBA Basketball World Cup mobile app. You want to find out who is hot and who's not just what you see, but the actual stats, that's all there. Where you can watch these games is all there. Where you can buy tickets, come to a game, wherever you are. Any of these World Cup games, see your national team play. This is what it's about. Well, we said right at the beginning of the game, Mexico have to get their own court defended. They've got a chance to do it right now. When they trailed by as many as they did early on, you wouldn't have known that was going to happen. But Vitola, nice find. Oh, but Deck was going to make the play before he caught the ball. Great effort by Martinez to get in the lane. Another opportunity for Mexico to lead for the first time in the game. Stoll, inside, outside, to the corner for the three. It's good. Solares joins the three-point party, just strokes it from the corner, and Mexico lead it by 3. Scola in the block, just tries to work a good shot, goes up, doesn't get it to drop, either can't keep it alive. And Stoll has it. All about Mexico at the moment. There's Mush, pushes it on. Stoll tries to get the cute bounce pass, doesn't make it. Vitola in transition, broken up, great hands. Then they go the other way, 4-on-3 break. There's wide open, gets the 3 away, is short. That is how to get after it. Tremendous effort on the glass by Israel Gutierrez. The Aquatalos, big man, going to work on the offensive boards. Him and Dini just would not be denied. In line possession, Mexico. Swings the baseline. Martinez puts it on the floor. Now he needs a pass. Stoll in the corner, 4 on the clock. Got to put it up. Turnover, and we got a foul. 57-54. We've still got 8 minutes to go, don't forget. And this is just not what we need. We don't need a breakdown for the mechanical breakdown again. Mexico have all the momentum. Looks like the device has come back on again, so this will not be a long delay. Dinez calls the play. In the first quarter, Argentina were just unstoppable. Mexico were tight, couldn't make a shot. Argentina ran it out to a double-digit lead. And the comeback started in the second quarter. Still an 8-point lead for Argentina at that point. And Mexico have plugged away, worked to come back into the game, and now they find themselves with a 57-54 lead. The Juan de la Barrera Arena is in this. Short delay this time for the technical problem. 8:20 to go, 3-point game. Mexico have the lead, Argentina have the basketball. That's a blocking foul. Deck for three is off. Just calm down. Someone needs to say, calm down this, Mexico. It's got 8 minutes to go. Work your way through it. Campazzo is long with a three. Whistle on the play. Solares is going to be charged with the personal. He doesn't like it, but no one boxed out Delia. No one put a body on him. It became a jumping competition. Third foul for Solares. Campazzo out top finds the pass to the corner, almost turned over again. And Stahl has got to be careful. He cannot show the sort of visual descent he did then. And that's the fourth team foul for Mexico. Any more fouls, Argentina will go to the free throw line. Deck lifts. Campazzo, 5 on the possession. In the lane. And they can't get it away. Pretty little move, draws contact. And Martinez will go to the free throw line. Brusino picks up his 4th personal. Brusino's one of the players that hasn't really functioned today. Came into this this tie as the leading scorer for Argentina. Only has the 4 on the game. Campazzo moves it on to Vitola. Campazzo had the chance to let it go, backs it out. He's fouled on the penetration. He'll go to the free throw line. Campazzo really does need to make these. Argentina have been stuck on 54 for a while. Finally ticks it over to 55. Storr will advance the basketball, looks to hand it off. Not going to keep that one, but it's only 5 seconds on the possession. Mexico have to go to full length. Oh, that's a huge one. Gets the front of the ring and Stoll picks it up. Solares, nowhere to go. Stoll to the corner. Martinez is short with a three. And Mexico all over the offensive glass. The crowd loving it. The effort's phenomenal. There picks up foul number 2, a new 14 for Mexico. Solares will move it on. Martinez finds Stoll. Ion offers the screen. That's a screen and a half. Just recovered, they get the tough two. Solares goes up, gets the drop. They work so hard for that 2 points. Solares goes to 5, Mexico goes to a 6-point lead. Oh, what a move! Gabriel Deck goes baseline, takes the contact, completes the play and goes to the free throw line. Here's the scramble, great effort. It had to be an effort play to get the 2 on that possession. But Gabriel Deck gets it in transition, outworks his opponent, finishes it perfectly, chance to make this a 3-point game, which he does. All right, Campazzo, a little bit too emotional. It's only that's the 3rd team foul for Argentina. Five and a half to go. 3-point game. Stoll off the high screen. Cruz. Ion will dive. Gets it in the block. One-on-one, no help this time. Goes to the middle, doesn't get the drop. Defensive rebound. Dida does a nice job at the defensive end. Navavatola will advance it. Campazzo will get. That's off Stoll's foot. Campazzo takes the ball screen. Scola rejoins. Campazzo, long 2 is good. Mexico take the timeout. They lead it by 1 every possession.
Vale, empezamos. Hey, una cosa, si estoy cansado, nos jugamos 5 minutos contra los buenos. Contra los buenos no puedo defender un picarro como el último. Sale el pick, manos abajo y tira cómodo. Contra los buenos no puedo jugar así el pick. Ahora directamente, el que saca ahora es Arín, ¿ok? Y Gustavo está abajo. Y Arín, tú estás aquí. Estamos.
Alguna vez animate con Brusi, sobre todo, claro, a que tu hombre es el que juega eso. Saltar y cambiar y negar es fuerte. Y lo que yo te decía, animate a venir a buscar, es porque cualquier situación de salida, saca John, el 4 se queda a tocar al base, anda a buscar el 4 arriba también. Hey, tenemos que ser nosotros mismos más que nunca.
Well, the keys now, you got to think Argentina have to make this as technical as they can. Execution in the half court, and defensively they need to decide how they're going to defend the 3. Scola in the game, you'd have thought they'll go one-on-one on the inside, but with him and Ion, this is when we're going to find out. 1-point game, 5 to go. Cruz will get the ball screen. Stops, fires up the foul line, jump shot and 1. No, they've called it offensive. They're going to wipe the score off, I'm assuming. Well, the whistle must have gone. There. Whoa. Big call. But they have to wipe it off because it was in the action. Ion picks up foul number 3. Scola gets the 2. 38-year-old at full stretch. Now look at him sprint back. And Argentina take the 1-point lead. Stoll guarded by Campazzo. Argentina still have the 1 foul to give, and that's a front and back. And Scola tells him all about it. Campazzo turns it down. Lucino gets to the foul line, stops and fires it. Doesn't get the drop, gets his own rebound, and then just throws it over the ring. Just a little bit of composure was all that was needed. Campazzo takes the shoulder screen, stops and fires. The 3 is good. Since the timeout, Campazzo has just taken over the game. Cruz breaks the keyway. They fire up the 3, in and out. Rosino comes down with a defensive rebound, and Argentina have a chance to open this out to a 6 or a 7-point game. Campazzo stops, back-to-back 3s. No, he misses the 3. Defensive rebound by Solales. 3.5 to go, 4-point game. Mexico have to do it all again. Cruz takes the ball screen, gets to the foul line, far side of the ring, off the glass. Ion for 2. No rotation at all from Argentina, but Ion was good on the glass. 12 personal for Gustavo Ion. And this is not the time to get a technical foul. You're 2 down. Take the call and play. And Cruz is fouled out, I believe. So it's just the free throws for the foul, nothing else. And Scola, cool as you like. Goes 1 for 2. 3-point game. Stoll has it. They swing the baseline again. Stoll attacks it. Is fouled on his way to the hoop. He'll shoot the 2. Campazzo picks up the personal. Second foul for Facundo Campazzo. Campazzo, not really sure. He thinks he agrees with the official, but what he thinks about the officiating is not why he's out here. Stoll strokes it just to make it a 1-point game. Which he does. Noise is intense. Campazzo, Sino, oh, so easy. Just a little curl, just execution. It's exactly what we were talking about. Make it technical, execute in the half court, and they get an easy one. Ion is fouled by Luis Scola. Ion will go to the free throw line as Argentina are in the penalty as well. What he wouldn't give for a 2 from 2 right now. Already has the double-double, makes the first. Only 1 for 2. 2-point game. Campazzo will advance it into the half court. Same play, they get the curl. They're not going to get the second time. Scola will screen. Apavatola, nice pass, foul on the play. Movement away from the basketball, always so important. If you keep moving, you will always become a receiver. Gabriel Deck on the free throw line. Opens it out, 2-possession game. 1:53 to go. This is not done at all. Stoll. Ion releases, needs a pass. Stoll. Well, they're going to have to take the timeout. 3 seconds on the possession. Great hands to deflect it. When we come back after the timeout, 3 seconds on the possession. Mexico have to get a shot.
Okay, Pau, tú eres el que le vas a poner el pick a Gus. Okay, pick a Gustavo, balón dentro de Gustavo, 3 segundos para tiro. Que de pick me abro, no hay pick and roll. Si no hay pase dentro, pasa Pau, rompemos, 3 segundos. Sí, abierto. Arín y el otro abierto, Girón. Okay, buen pick. Gus, si quieres fita lo que vas para acá para empezarlo. El balón que le llega a Gus.
Scorers for Mexico. Well, we were worried before the game about their contributions off the bench. Their bench has been so important to them today.
No cambias, pero estás salvo. Si salen por deck, cambio. Y el que saca, el que defiende, el que saca. El que defiende, el que saca. No lo, son 3 segundos, ¿eh? Es catch and shoot. Acá.
3 seconds on the possession. Stoll has it. Got to go up. Got to go up quick. Takes a tough one. Hits nothing. Poor execution out of bounds. He thinks he's fouled, but Campazzo, a 2-possession game with 1:20 to go. Inside and outside, Campazzo gets again. Vitola moves it on. Deck. Baseline, needs a pass, finds a pass. Rusino, oh, drops the 3. Is that the dagger that finally puts Mexico to the sword here? Nice pass, Ion for 2, quick 2, what they needed. $15 points for Ion. Campazzo orchestrates again. 5-point game, must get a stop here. 7 on the possession. Campazzo off the Scola screen. Fires up the 3, is long. And that from Deck is crazy. No time now coming off the clock. Ion walks the floor. If he makes both, it's back to a 1-possession game and no time has come off the clock. Simply has to make both. Misses the first. She knows. Oh, she knows. Shake of the head. The look of despair on the face of the fans. Makes the second. We've got a 4-point game. Argentina will take the timeout. Looks like they're going to advance the basketball. So Argentina take the timeout. They get it in. They get a shot, they win the game. Mexico have to look to steal. Are they going to foul? They're probably going to have to. $21 points for Campazzo. Vildoza has 10, Brusino 9, and none bigger than the last 3.
Para mí, lo que más resultado nos va a dar, Facu, no es pararla y jugar un... Pero es con un cuerno rápido, pero más juntos ustedes dos. Que salgan más rápido uno atrás del otro. Deja ahí y Escola viene adentro.
Well, they are going to take it in the front court. And Vitola is fouled after 3 seconds. Stoll goes to 4. Vitola short on the first. Still a 4-point game. There's enough time here. Well, 0 for 2. Stoll's just going to turn it over. They dodged the bullet of the free throws. Campazzo has it. And Stoll will foul out on that one. Campazzo will go to the free throw line. You got to say to ice the game. Stoll's going to sit. Giving his all again. But it just goes to show the pressure that Facundo Campazzo puts on a team. That's the second of the guards that have fouled out for Mexico. Campazzo is an absolute handful. Mexico will take the timeout, advance the basketball. They trail 6. They run the play, they get a quick shot. There's plenty of time.
Arim, Orlando. Arim para Orlando, recibe. Ok, paso balón, Gus. You said descuento Orlando. Ok, jugamos Flair. Gustavo para Luke. Ok, Orlando recibe. Luke para Orlando. Luke Flair con Gustavo. Estamos, y Fado de nuevo. Y Fado de nuevo. Arim.
Van a cortar con Pavo Tomás. Defendamos lo más largo posible. No, obviamente. Obviamente, el pick and roll. Sí, Gaby está involucrado en esta pantalla, lo cambiamos.
Mexico on the sideline, need a quick one. And there's, oh, he's knocked it down. He's knocked it down for 3. He's closed it to a 1-possession game. They got the quick one. They make the quick one. Argentina take the timeout. And there's leans back, strokes it, nothing but string. What has happened over here? Gonna get a look at it from here. It's already fallen over now. No one, there didn't appear to be a problem. Well, Solares fouled very quickly. Campazzo misses the first. Still an eternity left in the game. 17.8 seconds. Labrovitola and Campazzo. I think that's just a conversation about anything. It doesn't matter what it's about. Campazzo makes the second 4-point game. Des moves it on. They need another quick one. Ion down the middle, takes the 2. And now Argentina will take the timeout. 2-point game with 8 seconds to go. Argentina will advance it. Mexico needs something very special defensively right now. Coach Hernandez wants to collect his thoughts. Oh, that's the complete opposite. That's that of what we thought we would see. Mexico get major contributions off their bench. Now, obviously, with Ion in the lineup in particular, and Vildoza, they have more options, and they have really taken the maximum of that. 2-point game, need a stop. Campazzo, well, they're not going to foul him. Now they'll foul him, but 5 seconds just ticked off the clock. They just couldn't catch him. They had him in the keyway. Why did they not steal or foul? Campazzo makes the first. It's still a one-possession game. He has to make this to ice it. With 3.3 seconds, there's still time for Mexico if he doesn't make it, but he does. And that will do it. Argentina have come to Mexico City, and in an absolute classic of America's basketball, have come away with a win. Tremendous start, tremendous recovery by Mexico. It wasn't enough in the end as Argentina win it 78-74. Oh, that's what it means. That is what it means to go to 6-1 in your World Cup qualifier second round group. Big, big win on the road for Argentina. Massive first quarter was the thing that really gave them the foundations to get the win. Campazzo had 26 points, 8 assists, was phenomenal all night. Let's have a look at the stats. On the road, Argentina shot 41 from 3. Mexico, a massive 42%. Both teams just over 60. The rebound numbers favored Mexico. 20 assists for Mexico as well. They put a great game on, but they just came out so tight in that first quarter. 18 turnovers for Mexico. Really did hurt them. Only 13 for Argentina. They had 9 at the half. Really tightened it up in the second half. Ion with an 18-12 game, did everything he could. Campazzo 26-8, Scola with 9 boards, the 38-year-old still doing it. Campazzo leads every stat block category except rebounds for Argentina. Was just phenomenal. Only one other Argentinian in double figures, Vildoza. Rusino had 9, none bigger than the 3 that opened it up at the end. But 5,500 people will go away disappointed. It's still there for Mexico. They still have the opportunity to qualify. But they're going to have to get a win on the road, or 2 wins on the road if they're going to get into that top 3 spot, or even get the best place 4th spot. Well, it's been a tremendous, absolutely tremendous night in Mexico City. Packed arena, World Cup qualifiers at their best. Mexico didn't quite have enough to recover from that poor start. The USA have won, so Argentina and the USA joint top of this group. It pretty much looks like they'll qualify. Not confirmed, obviously. And then it becomes a real tight fight for the 3rd place. It's been been a privilege. One of those games you want to talk about to anyone who wants to listen. This is World Cup basketball at its best. Hope you've enjoyed it. I know I have. Check out the schedules for the rest of the World Cup action over this weekend. Its competition window for game day 7 is pretty much coming to an end, with only the African games to start in certain parts of the continent. Game day 8 is to come. Check the schedule out. Hope you can watch some games. Hope you can get to a game. But we'll see you soon for more action from the World Cup. But for now, from Mexico City, with these highlights just showing you what a great game we've just witnessed. It's bye for now.